as I told you before about the problem with the glasses here, and it's just because of the manager is an incompetent fuck. Because the glasses that the wine glasses, for example, the wine glasses, the beer glasses, the soft, what's it called? Not Southern Comfort. The other drinks, the alcoholic drinks, the glasses are never dirty. The glasses are always clean. So that means that they put all the glasses in together. Because this is what I was first told, that you don't put your dishes, your plates in with the glasses, because the grease. Thank you. Because the grease from the plates goes onto the glasses. It's like a shitter blanket. And if you've ever seen shit on a blanket, it's not good. Do you think most people have seen shit on a blanket? So when the manager told me this bullshit, and then this fucking area manager told me the same bullshit, that it was, what was that? Euclid, all right, pal. So when they were telling me that it was the water from the pussy in the well, yeah, I'm okay. Go on, just gonna get a drink, spur me drink. I thought it was a bank holiday tomorrow. I thought that maybe it's Tuesday instead. Oh, that's great. It's so fucking tangy. Why are you asking if I'm alright? Was it England? Or I can't remember. Getting old. I think it's just start. I think it's just start a new channel. Title of the stream. Yeah, it was just a song that popped into my head yesterday. But it's also having a go at my brother. You know, she's a bit of a fucking slag. Or was. She's a fake, shallow cunt. What didn't she do? What didn't she do? Who didn't she do? Well, when they broke up, his best mate, who was to become his best man, was asking me, has he really finished with her? So it looks like she's been fucking about with him. That's the type of thing she would do to try and get back at my brother. But she'd always come round to my house like at 1 o'clock in the morning. And he never twigged onto me what she was trying to do. But he twigged onto my mates, but I'm not that type of person. So fuck her, you know, mess about with me brother's girlfriend. Apart from that, she was 12. I'm kidding. She was 13 and off. It's actually cool enough to work now. I think I did a bit of work today. It's like 36 degrees. I was told 36 degrees in Nagoya. think the hottest it's ever been in Japan is 42 degrees. Because all the heat from Nagoya goes up to the mountains in Tajimi. Look, this guy, he's talking about these dirty glasses. This guy is checking cups. I don't know if he's a manager. Maybe he's been watching a video. But he's checking cups to see if they're fucking clean. Maybe he's giving them to his own kids. I had some sushi this lunchtime, and my favourite yaki anago. What about being new manager? Phones. White boy gaming. Are you white? Who's there? Are they just tuning in? Hello, whoever you are. This is lemon sour. It's very tangy. Anyone saying anything? Oh, well, I started off talking, so I better carry on talking now in case people are still watching. Well, it's a Sunday night. It's 6:30, isn't it? Honestly, everyone looks at the glasses. They don't have the same problem at different other. How long is my beer getting now? Last couple of days I've been watching some Rate My Plate and roast potatoes. They've got to be one of the best British foods for a vegetable. Roast potatoes, they're fantastic. Do they have them in America? You know, you put the you could parboil them, and then you put them in. You've got like a roast chicken or a roast beef or something like that. Then put them in the roasting tray. Beautiful. What's happening with the Olympics? So it's fucking really irritating. I saw something. There was a Saudi Arabian karate guy, and where was the other guy from? I can't remember. Middle East as well. and he fucking knocked out the Saudi guy, knocked out the other guy, and he was disqualified, so he got silver. And the guy, the other guy was knocked out. So when he came round, he said, "Oh, you've won the gold." Lost the fight, knocked out, and won a gold medal. But he did, gracious to him, he did say it wasn't the ideal way to win. I guess there's no honour in that, really, is there? He said the Saudi guy was a illegal move. Fucking foot under the jaw. So I'm trying to find footage of this, and I don't know what's happening now on YouTube, because they're not putting things onto the tube, are they? So they must have got a very strong deal with Google that they can't put things on YouTube. And I think that'll soon lose its popularity, because people are just putting up snapshots of the event, and that just fucking really irritates people. Can you tell me what people what state of mind they're in with the British clothing trade, where they took it overseas now? Burberry, which is just one fucking pattern. It's the worst pattern. Yeah, people, because of trade, what is it? Branding, brand name, and I know it looks bad enough on girls, but when blokes start to wear Burberry, they might as well just say, I am a twat. Maybe I'll get a glass of wine. I'm not going to spend 400 yen on a fucking... Are you dyslexic? That beep, that's my wine. Can you not read, Grim? Or are you just trying to wind me up? Yeah, don't call me Greg, because that's one guy that I don't like. I had to smack his face in one night because he was trying it on. And he failed. Thank you. You've got any tonic water in that? What drink goes with white wine? There's just fruit punch, but they don't have fruit punch. Come on, guys. Anybody chatting? Well, it's the 9th. Tomorrow. There's about 20 days left of summer. But the last few summers in Japan have not been too bad, actually. And if any of you guys see the Real Spark, the very funny big black guy from America? Probably his video got 4 million views now. He was pretending that he was the air steward on a flight where one young prick got very violent and started touching up the women. Then he started attacking the air steward. He pretended he was the air steward. Everybody thought he was the air steward, took it for real. And it just went in, and I guess he's added about 40,000. I didn't see how many he had before, but since I was watching, he's added about 40,000 subscribers in about 2 days, 3 days. So, and I looked at a lot of his other videos. He's very, very funny, and he just does. You remember the guy? You remember the guy from? Was it the Police Force? What was that film? There was a young skinny guy in there that did all the sound effects. He's like that guy, but weighs 3 times as much. Please check him out, The Real Spark. Definitely the funniest guy on YouTube. Can I wash my beard? Do you mean, is that a request? Yeah, I washed it 2 days ago, I think. Or maybe even yesterday. Did I do it yesterday? No, I just got a shower yesterday, so I washed it the 2 days before that, yeah. Can you see? Triple pancake attack. Sure. Happy birthday, Nick. But also that gives me, because my brother is called Nick and he's a cunt, so. Oh, I see what you're trying to do there. You're trying to get me to say nigger, aren't you? I love you. I bet you're a fucking bloke, aren't you? Is it I love you no homo, or is it I love you homo? You do realise you can't have babies by shoving a dick up your arse. Have you ever seen Paul Provenza's The Green Room? That's one of the shows that should be brought back. One of the funny shows. It's all stand-up comedians talking to each other. Brilliant show. All right, Thomas, how's it going? Just thinking of people having all baby. I did consider whether I should have a baby in my 60s. And then there was Tony Randall. He had a baby when he was 70, or his wife did. Then there's a guy from Jurassic Park. No, it was just a song that popped into my head the other day. You know, I think I could. I think I can make. I've got a tune for it, so. I might see if I can write a song for it. You know what they say, there's no smoke without fire. So that was strange the other day. I've been drinking a bit, but my blood pressure was like 118 over 80 or something like that. So very low blood pressure. I was very surprised with that. But my heartbeat was about 198. Oh, that's not good. He just walked past me with a big plate of nice golden chips. But I don't think it's sure my belly's getting a bit bloated. So when this came out last year, they called the coronavirus the Shingata. So that's a new type or a new type of virus, coronavirus. But then after that, other viruses came out. So there's like the Delta virus now. So is that a Shingata? Oh, cool. 14 beers, fucking hell, man. What meat were you barbecuing? You put any pictures of it? Pork, you get in New Zealand, it's an islander thing, and Hawaii. What they do, they bury the meat and the vegetables in a big pit, and then they cover it with leaves for about 8 hours. But the pork just fucking falls off. The pork just falls off the bone. Oh, it's so fucking beautiful, man. Really, really nice. And that's why I won't become a Jew or a Muslim. Well, I guess I could become a Jew or a Muslim, but then, well, it's fucking great, man. I can't remember how many days we had there now. Yeah, like one of my early girlfriend's dads, what he used to do, he used to get this meat and then he used to cook it in the oven, and he used to put it in tin foil. So he'd put it in the roast, but in tin foil, and that was like, really nice and soft. But I guess before that you need to take it out and let it soak in the gravy or the juices. But I think that's the thing with British food. We don't really put too many spices on it, because it's fresh, No, and I think a lot of the other countries, maybe they put spices on to kill the germs. I don't know. But, I'm not against spices. Oh yeah, he was on the other day. Well, really, what's happening in South Africa, I haven't seen it. I don't watch the news, and they certainly don't cover it on the Daily Mail. Maybe share another one. I had some sushi today. That was nice. Anything to do with the virus? Well, I'm guessing if it's... Ken, are you alright, pal? Because Kent's gay, so we don't want to get him shagged by a bunch of dooloos. Rorke's Drift. You know what that? You know what? Have you ever heard of that saying, Rorke's Drift? So they're reaching a what do they call it? A perfect storm. Yeah, that's the worst thing, is, like a corrupt government. I was talking. My neighbour is 95. Thank you. And no, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. And he said to me, he was a politician, and he's 95, and he says he's like he's making this gesture. He says that's where the money is, politics. I know someone that he was an agent for a politician. So what they do is they go to the big companies, and if a company gives $50,000 to the politician, the agent gets half of it. He gets 50%. Rorke's Drift was a station in Zululand, and there was I don't know, it's about 5,000 Zulus, and there was about 50. I don't know if they were British or English and Welsh, but they managed to hold off all these Zulus. And at the end of the fighting over a few days, the Zulus praised or paid homage to these men, these British soldiers that had managed to hold the fort. And that area, so if there's any big conflict where there's a lot of black people attending, the British people call it Rorke's Drift. Could be a bit racist, but yeah, that's right. Yeah, Michael Caine. Yeah, classic British film. Sir, have you seen all these black people? Yeah, he might have got an Oscar for that, actually. So he was a Cockney boy putting on a posh voice. I think he was playing an officer then, wasn't he? Yeah, I think so. He's been buying girls. He's been intimating. He was doing that in his videos. Actually, it's quite sickening. And then it's like saying to the girl, "Oh, do you think I was good?" and they're going like, "No." It's fucking. I don't think he's fucking gay. I don't think he's. Well, he's certainly not a man. But no one's told me what's happening recently. They just said now and again someone puts a message on one of my comments on one of my videos and lets me know what's happening. But the last message I saw that someone said the police had made him pay a gaijin tax or something. Yeah, I don't think in a pandemic, to be honest, in a pandemic, it's best to be in a safe country. You know, they're going around. But apparently this Delta strain is making more and more people wear the masks. They find, it's when they believe it conspiracy theory. I don't think the average American is bright enough to understand to tell the difference between a conspiracy theory and real fucking danger. But next year or the year after, there will be a big fucking documentary about what went off. Yeah, he's got it. You know, Jason, he's got it. But I sent him a message today to find out if he's in hospital or anything. So I'm hoping. Well, he was active on Instagram earlier today. So I guess he's still with us. Yeah, sometimes you just can't. But I was just watching one of these videos that come on Facebook, and they're trying to sell you something. And I listened to this for about half an hour, and it says 6 seconds to clear your eye problems. And it turns out after listening to all this fucking made up bullshit. So he says this girl came to his office, and she was a pretty girl, but she got these big glasses on and she couldn't see him, and she thought she was going to go blind, and it's such a pity. And then he says an old friend came to see him, and he made up some fucking potion, and they thought he'd try out on this girl. He's supposed to be a fucking optician. And then he says, we took her to get her eyes tested. If you're a fucking optician, you would have all that stuff in your fucking optician's clinic. You don't take them outside of the fucking clinic. And there was also and it was like one bottle for $70, 6 bottles for $50 each. So at the end of the day, we said blindness was caused by your biomedes, whatever they are, in your stomach. Yeah, exactly. But Facebook don't mind. They'll fucking take money from anyone. I was thinking about buying myself some trainers and start going to the gym. Yeah, but all these things that they sell on, and it's usually for some tablets or something, or medicine, and it's like a half hour, and it's the old bullshit tale. It's the old bullshit. They all use the same lines. So he says, you just stay with me for another 2 minutes, or fucking 15 minutes. No. No, I don't think I have. Now and again I do press-ups against the wall. I've got a punch bag. Well, it is serious if you're overweight and old. You know, and the average healthy person is killing fat people. And I think these fat people, they can't breathe. But also it's proven the new strain, you know, that's killing younger people as well. But as soon when this came out, the fucking Ed person, one of the people speaking for the government, said it's no point in wearing a mask. This was an American woman. There's no point in wearing a mask because it's D95. The germs can still get through, but wearing a mask is better than not. Do you ever see that footage of in China when it first started out going crazy in China? There was an ambulance or something and somebody just shot a person. Did you ever see that? Yeah, exactly. But they think, but I think they've done it all wrong. You know, just fucking wear a mask. And there was that other thing where doctors were saying if they died of COVID, they got like a $40,000 bonus. I can imagine these doctors fucking going around the hospital with a big fucking hammer. COVID. Be fucking like Birkenhead dragging all the people into the hospital. Yeah, yeah. So this is last night. I was in town. I met the daughter for lunch, and I thought I'd go to the hub, and I had to buy a mask to get into the hub. First two drinks they gave me were shit. I complained about the second drink. First two drinks they gave me were shit. I complained about the second drink. I says, "Can you make this again because it's fucking shite?" So he did that. Then I'm sat outside, and there are two girls sat next to me. Well, this guy, two tables away, talks to these two young girls. He says, "Come in and I'll buy you a drink," to sit next to me. And he says to me, "Can you talk to these girls?" He doesn't come and talk to these girls. He just gets their number to contact them at a later date. So it's all fucking very dodgy. So I warn the girls, it's very dodgy. Don't fucking reply to him. You know, don't. Then the fucking people in the bar, the manager and the waitress, they say, "No, you can't talk to them." And this girl says to me, "It's okay, we know him." That's all she says. We know him. We know each other. And it's okay. COVID cannot attack. COVID cannot be... They stop you from talking to people in the bar. I think if we're in the bar, we're already taking the fucking chance that something could go wrong. But I wouldn't do this in Tokyo, no way. All right, Murray, how's it going, pal? It looks like I just checked the New Zealand website today. All the borders are closed. So I've got to fucking come in by parachute. Yeah, I don't. But if you're walking down the street and there's no one near you, I don't think you need to wear a mask. It's just nonsensical. If you're going for a run, there's no need to wear a mask. If you're near people and they're concerned, then put a mask on or just walk in the opposite direction. I had a lamb yesterday, Tony. Very small. 2 sticks of lamb, one for me, one for the daughter. $4. It was about fucking a little bit longer than that finger. That'd be great to have a nice ram roast. A lamb roast? Did I say ram roast? Most people have more common sense. Look who they fucking elected in England. Did you? The other day there was some kind of memoriam in England, and there was Prince Charles. There was Prince Charles, and then there was fucking that idiot, fucking Johnson. And so Prince Charles is sat here. Johnson's next to him. He's more concerned with showing off and giving this piece of skirt his fucking umbrella. And then the umbrella turns inside out. So this fucking idiot who's ruling our fucking country, he's only interested in fucking skirt and being the centre of attention. This fucking stupid, narcissistic, upper-class fucking twat is leading a fucking country. And not only that, it's our fucking country. They're a fucking piece of shit. Maybe I could go to Chatham Island. Maybe I could go to Chatham Island or Hobbiton. Well, it's been about 2 or 3 weeks of trying to stop drinking. It's not working. Of course, that's the strangest thing. I don't. People haven't been to New Zealand. When you fly in, they go down. They go down the plane. So I wonder what they're doing now, because they used to go down the plane with some spray and spraying everybody with this spray. So what the fuck do they do now? The Jacobite family. The Jacobite rebellion, 1715 and 1745. Yeah, even Saudi Arabia is a democracy. I saw a great program on Saudi Arabia. It was a place that hadn't been opened up to the public, and they built some massive things. There's some very old cave dwellings, buildings, a bit like Tetra. In I forget, where's that now? Tetra. Anyway, it's fucking brilliant. They built this big glass building, and it's fucking amazing. And they had a big event there. A lot of foreigners, famous foreigners, came there. Brilliant area. The old, very old. They had these very old buildings, you know, like thousands of years old. No, I think just now there's so much money in the world, but the people that are earning the money aren't paying the right amount of taxes. Oh yeah, so you know that place, yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, in this area of Saudi Arabia, they had, oh, it's Petra, not Tetra. In this part of Saudi Arabia, they had very similar buildings, but it was closed. It was close to the, even to the Saudi Arabians, it was closed. I, I've always said this, all the snipers in the American army, and there's not one of them that can take out fucking that cunt with the bald head. They could take out, this was my dream, that those two fucking rockets, Richard Branson and fucking that dickhead, that they crashed into each other. Oh, I don't know if you've, now, check out I've made a video about this guy, big fat black American guy, the real Spark, fucking hilarious guy. What do you mean, Murray, about a small Japanese island? You mean going to a Japanese island? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure that all countries have got like special areas where they don't want the public going into. It's where they keep all the fucking. It's where they keep all the aliens. Hegra. Okay, I'll have to check it up. I want to watch that video again. It's about 50 minutes. It's on YouTube. Really is good. Just shows Saudi Arabia in a completely different light. And they're also making a new better than the Chathams. No, I just wanted to. If I'm gonna get in trouble with the police, maybe I just want to leave Japan. But like it's well, they said that now 90% of British people have had the first jab, but there's still 28,000 cases. 28,000 cases the other day. That's still a lot. But then again, you got all these, you had all these events going off. People, that big football match at Wembley, and no one's wearing a mask. I'll be all right. No one else is wearing a mask. Why should I wear a mask? Oh yeah, of course it will. Because if you think about it, there are 7 billion people or more on Earth. Now they're gonna give like billions of people, hundreds of millions of people, this not one jab but 2. Imagine if it just cost $5 a jab or $10 a jab. And oh my God! Don't get me. I haven't had my jobs yet, Tony. Don't get me worried, pal. Well, I guess if they start dropping, I might give it another 2 months then. I guess if they start dropping down on the floor soon, but they're not going to fucking highlight it, are they? But thanks for cheering us up, Tony. I wonder if it's going to be dark, mate. I wonder if it's going to rain tonight. Yeah, what I'm thinking of doing, Murray, is getting, start doing some exercise again. Get myself into better shape. So, maybe buy a heart monitor as well. What's it called? A blood pressure meter. Yeah, I think I think a lot of these problems, because I'm not really sedentary, so yeah, you're right, Tony, without a doubt. And I think that all the exercise I did in my late teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, I'm sure it's made me fare better. How old is your father? 42. Well, look, well, what if you're fucking Saudi Arabia and wouldn't you be a bit worried about that, Tony, if your dad was looking more drunk than me? Oh, 61, yeah, he's same. Well, he's a year younger than me. Ask him to send me some of his money if he's rich. I'll carry on the good fight of alcohol. Well, I had 2 beers this afternoon and I had a sleep, and I've just had a cocktail and 2 glasses of wine. Yeah, Tony, seen that thing in Saudi Arabia, that part of Saudi Arabia, definitely got me interested in wanting to go there without a doubt, you know. Well, if he wastes his money, that's good. Tell him to waste some on me. It was today, yeah, Murray, it was 36 degrees. But someone was telling me in Turkey, you know, they've been having all the fires in Turkey. They said it was like 125 degrees. I mean, in centigrade, that would be like 46, 47. Yeah, probably 47. Yeah, 40. Fucking imagine that. There must be some deaths from, you know, the heat exhaustion among, you know, amongst the older people of the Turkish population. Yeah, yeah, it's opposite, you know. But no, I was just thinking before. Oh, but you're on the South Island. You know, it's always a great view from Christchurch Airport. You know, when you look to the mountains from the lounge, and it's always a great view there. You know, when the snow's on the mountains. 44. Fuck. So this year, did all the super rich, did they not fly to London then, Tony? 44, fucking hell. Yeah, I suppose that's in India as well, yeah? India, Pakistan, 40. Yeah, when I was first in New Zealand, I got a job and then they flew us down to Queenstown. I had no fucking winter clothes whatsoever. It can't be too much cooler though. I get cooler than 44, but it can't be too much if it's on the same piece of land, yeah. So I always thought that Hokkaido was cold or cooler, but it's not much of a difference. It's still very hot in Hokkaido in summertime. Yeah, well, that's what they. I don't know. That's it, guys. The battery's dying. for tuning in and chatting. Always appreciate it. And see you next time. Battery's gone. Bye bye.